What is going on? We are live. I am excited about today's topic. I am excited. I want y'all to get in here. Get in here. We are going to be talking today. Talking today. Uh, uh. So, if you ever keylifecoaches.com, kindly put keylifecoaches.com up for us, dear chat. I don't see us up on YouTube yet. Oh, it's up. Oh yeah, we are up. All right, y'all. So our topic for today is emotional numbness. Okay, and thanks for bearing with us during our little process. We are trying to figure things out. Okay, if you want to go live, all you have to do is put your email in the chat, and you can go live with us. Okay, but yeah, we are talking about emotional numbness today. Yeah, I don't know. Um, I think people are exhausted. I don't know. I think it's a lot. I think dealing with uh having your hopes high and then being disappointed over and over again, I definitely think emotional numbness comes into play for sure. For sure. But if you want to experience, whatever it is that you're looking for, you have to keep going back into it with a clear heart. And that's hard. That's hard. That is hard. What do you? So, I want some more people to get in here because I want to hear how y'all feeling in terms of emotional numbness. Like, what are y'all feeling? Are y'all emotionally numb? I'm not. I'm not. I'm not emotionally numb. No, I'm not. I feel it all. Like, I think I feel it all. Seriously. Eventually, I will become more numb, but I feel it all right now. Okay. So there's that. But yeah. I mean, I think it's normal. I think, because more than likely, to be honest with y'all, the percentage and the statistics of a relationship working out is so slim to none. It's like it's almost impossible for all factors to go well for relationships to work out. That's like really hard to do. Okay. So we're definitely going to experience emotional numbness at some point, I guess, just to protect yourself. I think the body naturally does that to protect you. So it's normal. It's definitely normal. But yeah, I'm not at the emotional numbness part at the moment. At least I don't think so. Sometimes you can be going numb and don't even realize it. Yeah. I don't know. Well, Kat, you're here, so why don't you tell us? Do you feel? How do you feel? Do you feel emotionally numb? How do you feel? How do you feel right now in terms of your emotions? How do you feel? So, one, absolutely not caring about nothing in life. Just you can't feel nothing because you've been hurt so bad. And 10, you love on your sleeve. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you? I feel a lot. I'm pretty emotional. I mean, I'm not an emotional person, but when it comes to love and relations, I do kind of like, I allow my emotions to be, you know, I don't just check out, Some people do to protect themselves. I don't. Yeah. I would say I would be about, I'm always in that 7, 8 range with everything we talk about, I feel like. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not emotionally numb though. I'm definitely not there yet. I think I will be eventually one day. What do you think? What do you think, Kat? Give me a response. What is something? So you're not emotionally numb either. So I think for this topic, I think they mean Arkeisha, hey. You finally found me on a live. What is going on, honey? You got me on a live. What's up? How was your day today? How was your day? How you feeling? But we're talking about something. I don't know if you'll understand, Arkeisha. Do you understand emotional numbness? You cried 19 times. Oh, you're not emotionally numb at all. 19 times in one day? Why are you crying? Why are you crying, honey? That's not good. I don't know. I don't know the last time I cried on some emotional stuff, though. But I think emotional numbness comes from being disappointed over and over when you get your hopes up again and again and again and you're let down. I think that definitely brings about emotional numbness for sure. Like you eventually just stop, anticipating. So I don't know. Artisha, I would think that you, the things that would disappoint you would be like not. I don't know. What are some things that would disappoint you? Because you are very young. You deal with a lot of things at school, right? It's hard being young. I want people to know that too. It is not easy getting through childhood. Childhood is very hard for every person. This is not something that is just exclusive to a hard childhood. All childhoods are traumatic, believe it or not. You know why? Because the child doesn't have control over much. The child is at the mercy of the adults, right? So that's hard. That's not easy. And then the growing stages and changing, it's not easy. Imaya, Imaya, I'll be calling you Arkeisha. It's not Arkeisha. What time is it where you at? Yeah, I remember you. What's stressing you out? Why are you crying so much? So it looks like everybody on here is not emotionally numb, okay? Including myself, okay? I think the general senses of people are becoming emotionally numb because they've been crying so much. They've been going through so much, So I think that's the problem. I think that's where people get to because they've just been disappointed over and over. They get their emotions involved in something or anticipation up about something, and then it's crushed, right? And disappointment, heartbreak, loss, those are things that make us emotional. And the threat of those things happening make us emotional as well. Okay. So when that's happening to you repeatedly, 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 I mean, it's just like a callus. It's just like a callus. Like calluses come from hurting and injuring that spot over and over and over and over. So you almost become like an emotional callus, dealing with the pain over and over and over and over and over. The anticipation of a relationship being amazing in the beginning and then not. I missed you too. I'm so glad you get to catch me on here today. Are you going to school tomorrow? How's school going? And why are you crying? You still haven't told me why you're crying. But yeah, you and so the biggest and hardest challenge about life, right, is rebooting yourself, right? No matter how much you're knocked down, like even in business, people are treated horrible in business, knocked down repeatedly in business, and you have to get up as if it didn't even happen. And emotionally, when you are knocked down repeatedly, good job. I'm gonna be checking in on you about school. So when you tap in with me, that's gonna be my first question I'm gonna ask you. It's about school. School is very important to me, okay? No, what's your dog's name? Your dog died? I'm sorry. What's your dog's name? I'm sorry your dog died. Tell me your dog's name and we will say a quick prayer, okay? As soon as you tell me your dog's name, I'm gonna say a quick prayer for your dog. But Val, all right, Lord. Lord, I want to thank you for bringing us together on this live today. I want to do a quick prayer for Val, for Imaya to fill her heart with warmth when she thinks about her dog, Lord. Please bless her and her family as they deal with this loss. And I hope that they cherish all the moments that they have with Val. Lord, let your will be done over our lives. Thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I'm sorry that that happened. But listen, y'all. So on our topic, we on emotional numbness, right? Like the whole purpose, right, is for us like to be successful in any area of our lives. We have to keep coming back at it as if we were not just knocked down. And emotionally, of course, our bodies wants to protect us. Like, wait a minute, you keep getting hurt. Like I gotta protect you. I gotta like check out a little bit. I gotta be unavailable. I gotta be emotionally unavailable. We will be doing a live on emotionally unavailable people, fall in love with emotionally unavailable people. Why do so many people do that? We will be doing a lot about that, but today is about emotional numbness. And it's a natural thing. The body is trying to protect us. The body is trying to protect you when it does that. I, that's just a natural way of going. And I think us emotional people, like us on this live right now, we keep coming back at it with our emotions, even though we've been knocked down a million times. We have not checked out when it comes to emotions. Were we not hurt bad enough? Do y'all think that's what it is? We may have not been hurt bad enough. Maybe that's why we haven't become emotionally numb. Or maybe we didn't allow our hopes to get too high. Maybe that's why we still have some emotional reserve. Maybe. All right, honey. All right. Take a shower. We'll see you later. We'll see you the next time you come on. Thanks for coming on. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I think there are times where we're outside of relationship stuff, you get emotional numbness too. Like people trying to attack you. Like sometimes you get emotionally numb to that. Like especially when you're someone that's trying to advance or whatever. You know, eventually you have to let what it is be what it is and develop a sort of callous for it. Okay. So I think that's what it is. And I think in this climate today, I think most people are emotionally numb because they are just constantly disappointed right now in this climate. It's hard to plan. It's hard to uh, just build a future. Like before, it was like things were just more stable. Like now they're doing government here in America. They're doing so many government shutdowns. And listen, y'all. When the government shuts down, it affects everything and everybody because those are millions of people that are not getting paid that normally spend money at department stores, at restaurants, and everything else. So when they can't spend money, everything starts to collapse. It's real easy for things to start to collapse when you pull a pin out. So, and my whole point is in these climates, people are so used to being disappointed. So of course you want to start getting people emotionally numb because before people were kind of getting what they want, they work hard, they kind of like set the stage for themselves and they kind of get what they want. But when you are constantly not getting what you want, I can imagine you would become emotionally numb. I really could imagine that. Yeah. Yeah. I think in this climate it's more prevalent than ever before, for sure. For sure. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Um, I do want to talk on the topic of falling in love with emotionally unavailable people. We have some other topics that we'll be talking about. Make sure y'all tune in. Last night's live was long, long, long. We were on for so long. Difficult times equals emotional numbness. I would say so. I would say so. It's a domino effect, right? When things are good, look at the baby booming times. Prime example. People were happier, right? Everybody was home, no war, no this, no that. Baby booming. Boom. So yeah, you're right. So I think that's what we're dealing with. And I think everything we've been talking about has caused us to climb up to emotional numbness as well. Like people having access to people right online, people's lack of focus. I think all of that contributes to people being disappointed and becoming emotionally numb. Yeah, this economy is rough. It's so uncertain. It's very uncertain. So people are disappointed. But stay strong, y'all. Stay strong. All right, honey, we'll see you soon. But yeah, like things constantly change. Everything changes constantly. This decade will be different than upcoming decades and so far previous decades. It will keep changing, right? We will keep altering ourselves according to that. Look at technology. Everything's constantly changing. Okay. So we are adapting, we are adapting. There's a lot of things that's happening. Okay. So um be very uh patient with yourself. Be very patient with how you're feeling. Be okay with how you're feeling. Be nice to yourself. Love yourself. Be okay if you're in a space of emotional numbness. But I feel like more gets done when you operate from a place of passion and compassion. So always try to get back to being human and experiencing humanity, no matter what life is doing to us. Always try to get back to that. That's what I think makes everything worth it. Yes. Yes. We need to be resilient. Yes. Yes. For sure. We will, and we will. We need to, and we will be. For sure. But I understand the emotional numbness. I do. Oh, and we will be talking about topics, some trending topics. We will be talking about some trending topics. All right, so you want us to call you Imaya? You still here, Imaya? Yeah. Yes, we're gonna always pray. But I'm actually gonna end a live here. We had an extremely long live yesterday. We was able to bring people on the live. That was fun. So that was super cool. But we will be on tomorrow, right? Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow. And we'll be posting the topic. Okay. I love y'all. KeyLifeCoaches.com if you want to book me for 30-minute or 60-minute sessions. Love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks.